राम राम प्यारे मित्रों, कैसे हैं आप सब। स्वागत करता हूं मित्रों आप सबका मैं गॉड ऑफ वॉर के नए एपिसोड पे। तो मित्रों अब आगे बढ़ाते हैं एपिसोड को। कॉन्स गार्ड एक्सप्लोर कर रहे थे हम। तो अब आगे चलते हैं। लास्ट टाइम हमने ड्रैगन फ्री किया था, ड्रैगन फेवर कंप्लीट किया था, तो अब ये कर रहे हैं। अब एक और ओडिन का वो मानना है, तब गोल्डन वो मिल जाएगा हमें। इस तरफ से नहीं है, इस तरफ जाना है फिर।
Do you hear that?
No. What do you hear, boy?
Crying. And screams. Large crowd of people.
Just old spirits, I suppose. Leftover victims of the Mad Dwarf's reign. Still, that's rather ominous.
They're getting louder. They sound almost like... Hellwalkers!
ये नहीं पता था मेरे को कि भाई ये मारता। मेरे को तो लगा समनिंग वाला है, बट ये तो वो मार रहा है और अपने उससे नहीं तोड़ पा रहा हूँ मैं तो।
Do you hear that?
इसी से तोड़ना पड़ेगा हमें।
What do you hear, boy?
They're getting louder. They sound almost like... Hellwalkers!
इतने बाहर भी।
Right side!
That was a lot of Hellwalkers.
Yep.
Hey, look at this. A blood trail.
ये is the great helper to unsuccessful kill. Okay. Traveler's armor shard. What? ये पीछे जाना है शायद हमने, बट
Where's a passage behind this throne?
A secret passage!
Well, wouldn't be a proper throne room without a secret passage.
ये किंग, ये रहा किंग शायद।
Motsognir.
Motsognir. हो गया वो कुछ वो
Look
भी है
here.
अल्टीमेट सक्सेस स्क्रीम्स ऑफ इनोसेंट ड्रैगन स्टोरी
Interesting. I may want to write that down.
3 वो मिल गए हमें
The things you pulled from him. Those must be the 3 mythical ingredients Brock was talking about.
I can say with utmost certainty that I've never laid eye on a stranger set of objects in my life.
How are Brock and Sindri supposed to build with whatever they are?
Don't count the dwarves out, lad. They're right pricks, but they're resourceful. They once made an unbreakable chain out of little more than a cat's footstep and bird spit.
That doesn't even make sense.
Well, that's the legend. If you wanted sense, you shouldn't be talking to a severed head.
पेन रेर के वो भाई ये देखो बूम बूम I like it, I like it. Four and four. पर ये कम वो उसका है कूल डाउन इसका कम है हमारे हाइपेरियन स्लाइम का जल्दीबाजी कर दी मैंने बहुत ज़्यादा जल्दीबाजी कर दी मैं इजीली वेट कर सकता था बट
The things you pulled from him. Those must be the 3 mythical ingredients Brock was talking about.
I can say with utmost certainty that I've never laid eye on a stranger set of objects in my life.
How are Brock and Sindri supposed to build with whatever they are?
Don't count the dwarves out, lad. They're right pricks, but they're resourceful. They once made an unbreakable chain out of little more than a cat's footstep and bird spit.
That doesn't even make sense.
Well, that's the legend. If you wanted sense, you shouldn't be talking to a severed head. You don't look too good. Everything's okay back there.
Seriously, dude. Chill. Pure essence of the realm and dust of the realms. Perfect brand of the realm. What is that? अरे तो बर्स्ट ऑन सक्सेसफुल पैर ही चलेगा. Ooh. Okay. One and two, third guy है फिर. Where is our? Why seriously? Where is our? अगर मैं ओ इसमें डबल है. एक दो एंड तीन. Symbol of fortitude.
I wonder what this place looked like in better times.
Conan's Guard was a beautiful land in its heyday, before the Dwarf King's obsession poisoned his mind.
How could he let that happen?
The dwarf blindly trusted in the legend and pursued it without thought to the consequences. This is the result.
Trust is a gamble, like you said, and the Dwarf King lost.
चलो. Man.
You found the legendary materials? Incredible. Oh, this is so exciting. Meet me back at the temple and we'll get started right away.
I suppose you prefer my brother's work? You're wrong, of course.
तो टेंपल पे चलते हैं वापस. ड्रैगन छुड़ा दिया हमने तो क्या पता ड्रैगन टीयर मिला हुआ तो हम अपग्रेड कर पाएंगे अपने एलिसमेंट भी. टॉप पे चलो.
You boys look right beaming.
We found the materials. But they're so weird. How do you build a piece of armor out of something so...
None ya.
Nanya?
None your fucking business. Trade secret. We got our ways.
Oh.
Something else we can do for you?
Nah, just glad you guys worked it out.
Ah. Well, I could say the same to you.
Ha!
I guess I was getting a bit full of myself.
Told him what he needed to hear, how's it sounds to me.
Just the same. I'm sorry for how I spoke to you, Sindri. You forgive me?
Already have. Like you said, it all worked out. Now, let us get back to work before I get sentimental.
I like this. तो आपको चूज करना है कि आप कौन सा चाहिए पर rage is gained. I like this.
Wear it proudly, you son of a bitch.
%.
Wear it with pride.
Rage gain.
Looks good.
गार्डियन स्टील से अपग्रेड होते हैं भाई ये.
I'm sure that'll keep you out of trouble.
Are you serious right now? Mist echoes and smoldering ember. Okay, okay. Asgardian steel. Asgardian steel. लेवल डाउन हो गया पर तुम्हारे चक्कर में यार मेरा.
Right. Lots of luck.
Level 7. And we are looking badass. तो अब मिडगार्ड की समरी. मिस्टी गेटवेज एक बचा है और 2 ओडिन के रेवन बचे हैं, 2 वल्करीज बची हैं और रेल्बटियर्स. यस, लेट्स गो. That here one. हाँ, ये नहीं है. पीछे की तरफ. मछली यहाँ क्या कर रही थी बे? This one. That.
Amir, how'd you come to be in these lands?
Lad, there comes a time in every man's life when he changes his name and heads north to make a new start. If you live long enough to do this many times over, you might end up as far north as this place. By the time I arrived, I already knew Odin by his reputation, and so I set to demonstrate my worth by coming to him with something I knew he'd value. A mystic well of knowledge. Or rather, I should say, a well of water laced with enough mystic mushrooms to make a god see visions. Oh, he was rightly impressed. Can't say for sure what he saw that led him to try gouging out his own eyes, but I managed to restrain him before he finished the job. Then I persuaded him it has been his sacrifice made for an even higher form of sight to be bestowed. Blah, de blah, de blah, de blah. I used to think he never caught on, but the day he took my eye, I realised he had never been fooled. He knew I'd outwitted him, called the lesson wisdom, and hired me to make sure from then on I was on his side. And for a long, long time I truly was. Doesn't mean he didn't hold a grudge.
टीयर देखते हैं. साले तो बड़ी डाउन करवा गए.
Atreus, to me!
आ जाओ. ये वाले लेयर में टीयर उखाड़े. किधर आ भाई. Stuff ramps, legendary, perfect aspect of realm. Max sprinting speed na. I don't need that. हो गया ना. चलो फिर वल्करी के उधर से हाई काउंसिल ऑफ वल्करीज में चलो वहाँ पे ग्रेजुएट वो था मैप था वहाँ के लिए
Mimir, I still don't get why you ever wanted to work for Odin.
Back then, I was young enough to still be ambitious. The Aesir gods were as powerful a force as I'd come across, but they clearly lacked for strategy, focus, and sage counsel. All this could I faithfully provide. And so, a stranger from a far-off island found himself with Odin's ear, trusted as he trusted no one but himself. And with that kind of power, laddie, I must confess, there are perks.
Yeah, but he's Odin.
I never claimed to be perfect, laddie, only clever. And often too clever by half.
So what'd you do to get Odin so mad at you?
Well, for a long time my job was to enable Odin, and I was fucking excellent at it. Gradually, as I grew more to care about people and the world, my job became to contain him, to protect him from himself. By serving peace, I served his interests as well, that's the truth. But he saw it as disloyalty. No longer trusting my motives, but not wishing to part with my brain or tongue, he bound me to a tree and adopted a new pastime of casual torture.
Well, I'm glad we came along to cut off your head.
Aye, lad. Lucky break that was.
लगाओ कट ऑफ ऐड कट ऑफ करना लकी ब्रेक है कितना टॉर्चर करता होगा इसको ओडिन
I didn't think we'd see you out here, since you and Brock got back together. Everything okay?
Oh, better than ever. You know, I really think we've both grown in our years apart.
So how come you're back here?
Just catching some fresh air. Look, I love my brother, but he still smells like a fetid dung pile.
Sindri, have you always been so...
Clean? Huh. Don't I wish. No, I was just as unsanitary as the next dwarf until the day a Vanir witch set me straight. She discovered with her magic there are hundreds of thousands of tiny beasties on everything around us. Oh, so small you can't even see them.
No.
It's true. They make you sick. But the witch told me there's one wood, the oak, that's natural to turn. Stop the beasties from spreading. So now, I know my handles from oak. See? I think of these things. Okay, back to work.
यार मेरे को पता चला गया है विच वेनियर विच तो
This is it, right?
Yep.
Rockstone?
Aye, lad. The Council of Valkyries.
The Valkyries are of Valhalla, are they not?
Glad to see you're paying attention, brother. You are correct. Valhalla, the great hall of the Einherjar, is their home within Asgard. But while there, they are subject to the scrutiny of the All-Father himself. And relations between the Valkyries and Odin were tense during my tenure as his advisor.
Why?
Well, that's an even longer story, lad. For now, why don't we look around for some clues?
8 हेल्म रखने हमने यहाँ
Found it!
प्रेजर हंटर शिफ्टर 3 find all the dig spots okay
Try placing one of the Valkyrie helms on a throne.
You're back. Lemire, who is she?
Gunnar, mistress of war. After any conflict, big or small, she would be first on the scene, sussing out the worthy spirits for a free trip to Valhalla. A gruesome task, but she took great pride in it.
Any conflict. Impossible.
It's true. She had help from her sisters, of course, but Gunnar was always first to arrive. Her judgment of the fallen was unparalleled, and an invaluable resource to Odin. She was one of his favorites.
Okay. I have this. I have one.
This, my friends, is Kara. Now, Valkyries are volatile by nature, but Kara, the lass is wild storm personified.
A wild storm.
Aye, calm and collected. Then the air would shift and the fury of her storm would unleash. 'Twas beautiful in a way, assuming you could find proper shelter. Her tears would cleanse the blood-soaked battlefields.
Nope. 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 तो दो हैं मार रखे हमने, तो 1 2 3 4 5 6 रह जाती हैं वल्करीज। Council of Valkyries. Walk.
Better not be fighting with your brother again.
Just because he's gotten a little less annoying over the years doesn't mean I ain't got a customer base of my own to keep happy.
Oh yeah? Who's that?
Well, you came back here, didn't you?
Fair point.
ओ मिडगार्ड में अब तो ओडिन के रेवन रह गए हैं। यस टेम्पल, एक लेजेंडरी टेस्ट और 2 लोअर मार्कर्स हैं इधर। ये नहीं देखा मैं मेरे को। Nope, not here. अब ये कंप मेरे को वो कर रहा है। भटका रहा है कंपास।
Atreus, to me.
ओ इधर पे। ऑलराइट ऑलराइट। होल्ड डिवावर। चलो पॉइजन रेजिस्टेंस आर्डेंस वाटर फाइन ये हो गया। तो मित्रों ऐसा करते हैं, ये एपिसोड तो करते हैं यहीं पे समाप्त। अब आपसे अगले एपिसोड में मिलूंगा मैं मित्रों। अगले एपिसोड में हम आप देखेंगे निफलहाइम को और दूसरे चैनल्स में चलते हैं और दूसरे चैनल में एक्सप्लोर करेंगे अब, क्योंकि हमको इस आर्मर को अपग्रेड करने के लिए निफल स्मोल्डरिंग वो चाहिए और मिस्ट ऑफ निफलहाइम चाहिए। तो वो सब देखेंगे अगले एपिसोड में मित्रों। तो आपसे मिलूंगा तब तक के लिए टाटा गुड बाय, मिलते हैं फिर भाई।